Hi guys, hope everybody is doing well and having a blessed weekend thus far. So I'm back again with the resurrection story. This is my interpretation on it. So let me know what you think, and I'm gonna start out with Isaiah 53 and 5. He was wounded for our transgressions, he was bruised for our iniquities, and the chastisement of our peace was upon him, and with his stripes we are healed. Now, the story of Jesus' crucifixion and resurrection is not a fairy tale. It's definitely real, but there is a happily ever after. See, Jesus came and gave us the blueprint to live by. He was on assignment, and he knew that part of it, he would have to die. The scribes, chief priests, and elders had a problem with Jesus. They wanted to kill him. Even one of his disciples decided to betray him, and Judas sold his soul for 30 pieces of silver. Jesus knew he would be betrayed, but he had to stay the course because he was the deliverer. Jesus went to pray in a place called Gethsemane. He asked the disciples to watch and pray, and when he came back, they were sleeping. He told them to get up, and in came his enemies. Now, Jesus could have taken everybody out, but he wanted the scriptures to be fulfilled, and he knew he had to do his Father's will. Jesus was falsely accused of blasphemy. There was no real trial. They just decided he was guilty. And Jesus was spit, slapped, and hit on. And then they took him to Pilate, the governor, who couldn't find fault in Jesus and wondered what he did to make the chief priest not want to release him. Pilate wanted to let him go, but he didn't want the people to riot. Pilate said, "Come on, Jesus. You hear the accusations. Give me a reason to let you go. Say something. Deny it." Pilate didn't want to go against the crowd. They were relentless, shouting so loud, "Crucify him." So he freed himself and gave Jesus over to them. On a hill called Calvary, my Savior was nailed to the cross between two criminals with his clothes stripped off. He was given a crown of thorns and soldiers mocking, and his followers' hearts torn. He knew he was fulfilling the purpose in which he was born. With every breath he took on the cross, he inhaled and exhaled pain, but right there he stayed. Over his head was written in Greek, Latin, and Hebrew, "This is the King of the Jews." And on that day, Jesus had in mind me and you. Darkness covered the earth for about 3 hours, and Jesus cried out with a loud voice, "Father, I place my life in your hands," and took his last breath. This was the day he arrested death. "It is finished" was just the beginning. He was pierced in his side, and outflowed justification and sanctification. 3 days later, the Marys came with prepared spices, but saw the stone sealed. The tomb rolled away. They saw two men as angels as they bowed their faces. The angels asked them, "Why are you looking for the living among the dead? He is risen. Remember what was said? The Son of Man must be delivered into the hands of sinful men, be crucified, and on the third day rise again." Jesus is risen and broke the power of sin that tries to bankrupt our soul. His death, burial, resurrection trumps everything, and his love makes us whole. The devil is defeated. This he knows. He knows his time is limited, so he wants to destroy everything. Don't even let him in your homes. Jesus gave us authority over all the power of this terrible foe. We are overcomers, and one day we'll reign with our King on the throne. All right, guys. So that's it. The resurrection story finally got a title. But I hope to see you tomorrow. In service. If you would like, you come to New Jerusalem Cathedral, 1822 Sharp Road. That's Greensboro. If not, get in somebody's service. Get in somebody's service. So yeah. Anyway, I love you guys, and there's nothing you can do about it. Faith up.